Hello everyone. Today I am back after few days. Sorry for not updating recently, but I am solving the today's problem of the day, and the date is 3rd of May 2024. And the question is compare version number. This is the question we have topic from two pointers and string. But I have solved using string only. I've not used the two pointer technique. So in this question, we have given two version number, which was in string version 1 and version 2. Sorry, separated by dot, and we have to check if the version 1. We have to check the relation between the versions, and if there is no relation, we have to return 0. The main thing is if there is a version which is like written like 001, we have to uh, mention it like 1, consider it like 1, mean 1 and 001 are treated as equal. And the other condition is if 1.0 and 1.0.0 means they are same, if adding point, adding decimal and then adding 0 does not change any value in the value of version. So I have done this question using I have used map function because I have to convert if I have to suppose I have to work on 2.5.v3, as it is not integer. I have to convert use string this string into integer by using map function, and split it by dot. So for example, if in this I have created a list 5 comma 2 comma 5 comma 33, but it also gain us one more benefit. So condition, think in the case of this value. In this value, if I use v1 for this, so the output was the 1 comma 1. After separating by decimal, this 01 is considered as 1, and the 1.001 is also considered as the 1, satisfying the above condition. Similarly, I have used v1 and v2 to split the function by decimal. Now I am using range. First, this was my logic about thinking, but it was little long, so I am using the while condition. But I have modified it little bit. So I am using the range function for the minimum length of v1 or v2. Means if I use direct v1 or v2, it can show error out of range or out of bound. So if v1, this is basically very simple. If I am suppose 1 comma 1, this is 1 comma 1, or this is 0 comma 1, this is 1 comma 1. So I am comparing v1 first value and v2 first value. Here it is 0, here it is 1. So it's directly comparing on the basis of first value. It directly written means if v2 is greater, is written -1 directly, and if v1 is greater, we can return 1 directly. But in the case if both the elements 1 comma 1 is directly equal, then we have to switch to another case. So I am my first thought was to directly compare on the value of their basis of their length. Means if an element 1.0.3 and 1.0, so I can directly say v2 is greater than v1, so I return. But my condition was wrong in this case. 1.0.0 and 1.0, it has length of 3, it has length of 2. So using len function was waste here. So I use this v1, while v1 and v1 minus 1 is equal to 0. It means if the last element is 0, it is useless for us. Means these values, and the last not 0, but in the middle it is 0. But it is valuable for us. So I am deleting these value. Similarly for v2. If v2 means if there is some value on v2 in, and v2 negative mean last value of element of v2 is 0, we are deleting that element. Now I am using len function. After deleting useless 0, I can directly compare them by len function. Means after deleting both the 0, v1 equal to v2 means we can return 0. If any condition occur like len of v1 equal to v2 or v2 equal to v1, we can directly end. Now I am going to run it and result that executed in 15 milliseconds. Thank you for listening.